Rafting with Friends Podcast.
Welcome to Crashing with Friends.
Welcome to Crashing with Friends.
My name's Kyle Hobbs, your host. This week I'm joined by Jackson Brayman.
Yo!
Connor Hobbs.
What's up?
My cousin Dayton Bolton.
Welcome. I really wanted to say something funny whenever he said my name, but all I could think of was just you. So.
It's all right, Jackson. You have a chance now to say something funny, though.
Blanked, man.
It's all right, dude.
Drop the ball.
All right, you got a whole episode to say something funny.
Penis. Oh, no.
That was good, Dayton.
Did you say penis?
I want to go his route. Cock.
All right. So, how's your week, Jack?
It's been pretty good. I have completed all of career mode on Power Simulator.
Power wash?
Power Wash Simulator. Power Simulator.
It's like your grandma simulator. Power simulator.
No, but yeah, I beat all of career mode on Power Wash Simulator. I basically would just play that game whenever I was watching all kinds of different TV shows, For All Mankind and shit like that. By the way, like, have they come out with the finale episode of For All Mankind, or is that tomorrow?
Tomorrow night.
It's tomorrow night.
Tomorrow, Thursday? All
Thursday
right.
night, yeah.
Nice. Well,
8/11.
definitely going to have to talk about that on the next podcast. I'm fully caught up now. But, yeah, so far, it's pretty freaking good, dude.
The ending of last week's episode was like a what kind of moment? Like, oh my gosh.
Like, that too?
Mars,
Where'd they come from?
Yeah, Mars, dude.
Yeah, man.
What a good season.
Yeah, dude.
It moves so fast. It's like, oh, come on, man. I want more of this.
Yeah, it's such a good show, but like for a show that like spans decades and decades, they still keep the same like people around, you know? So I don't know, it's like just insanely good.
Oh, yeah.
What's the app on? Or
It's on Apple Plus.
Apple Plus?
It's more of these streaming services are coming to the like. Just wait for like a season to come out and then subscribe for a month, and then you have all this content to watch. But get all that content watched in that month, and then just stop using it. You know.
Yeah.
Apple Plus is worth having for at least a month or two. There's so much good stuff on there.
There's like 10 really good shows on there right now. So, a lot of good sci-fi shows too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Foundation, Invasion, check those out, man. If you're Jackson,
Yeah, I gotta check those out. I don't have. I mean, I'm gonna get Apple TV again, but you know, I don't have it right now.
I feel ya.
Which explains how you're watching For All Mankind, but
Well, I watch it with friends, so
that's true. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't have to have it myself in order to be able to watch the episodes.
That's true, Jackson. That's true. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We'll go with that. But yeah, man, For All Mankind is just such a great show. But on top of we sucked Apple TV's dick a lot on this podcast, dude. But yeah, like
Really
Severance is insanely good.
Mm-hmm.
Ted Lasso is like one of the greatest heartfelt comedies that I've watched in a long time.
Season 1 will make you cry.
Yeah, season 1 did make me cry.
Mm-hmm.
Season 1 will make you cry.
Season 2 didn't make me cry.
No.
No.
There was a lot of what the F moments in season 2. Yeah.
Hopefully that means season 3 will be good. Hopefully they redeem
It's
themselves.
the last season, so.
Yeah.
Really?
see.
There's only going to be one more season?
Yep, Jason Sudeikis said he wants to do 3 and end it. And everybody in the cast are like, what? Come on, dude. Let's go.
I bet.
Probably he wants to put like a limiter on how long he's got to wear that mustache, you know?
That could be it. That could be it.
That would drive me insane.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good looking mustache, though.
Doesn't mean shit. It's just a mustache.
Did you do anything else cool this week?
No, let me talk some more shit on mustaches.
No. I have rented the two Salem's Lot movies, the old school ones. I need to watch those because I remember watching those like as a kid and being just terrified of them for the longest time, and never rewatched them since. And then since then, like they even had like a TNT miniseries of it, and
It's one I watched.
yeah, and that one was good. Whenever I watched it, I thought it was pretty dope. I like recently looked back on it like online, and I was because I forgot like who all was in it. I was like, dude, there's so many people in this like miniseries that like I just completely forgot were in it.
Rob Lowe, Heartthrob.
Oh, of course. And others. But yeah, I remember that miniseries being really good. So my plan is I'm going to watch all three of those because pretty soon they are going to be making a Salem's Lot. I'm not sure if they're making a TV show or if they're making a movie, but either one I'd be down for.
Right.
Yeah. It's
Love some vampire stuff, some good vampire stuff.
Good vampire stuff. Yeah. Not twinkle skin.
You got a problem with sexy vampires, dude?
I don't have a problem with sexy vampires, man. I got a problem with twinkle skin vampires.
Okay. Fair
I'll
enough.
watch Underworld. Kate Beckinsale.
Okay. All right.
Kate Beckinsale might be the hottest vampire.
She might be, man.
Yeah.
Present a hotter vampire. Anybody.
Can't do it.
No.
Can't do it. Go to Chocolat. Can't find one. Interview with a vampire. Can't find one in there either.
Yeah.
Even though Underworld's not the best vampire movie, she's still the hottest vampire.
Yep. All right. That's settled.
Yep, sure is. Dayton, how's your week, man?
It's been great. It's been busy. It's been hot.
Nice.
Really, really hot. But yeah, I work all day, then I get home and work some more.
Nice. What kind of work you doing at home?
All types. Mowing. Mowing, or Autumn has me clean up. I get to clean the bathrooms every Wednesday night. That's what I'm doing after this. Is going to go home and clean bathrooms, but
Spit shine.
spit shine. But I mean, it's being a grown up is not what I thought it was going to be when I was younger.
Yeah.
Do you ever have that feeling though?
All the time.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna get to drive, do whatever I want, and now I was like, man, being a kid wasn't so bad, you know. But,
Yeah, it kind of hits you fast.
but I guess it's been a good week. Just been going to the lake almost every other weekend and camping. So, other than that, it's
Nice.
nothing crazy.
Won't see me camping in this heat, bro.
Well, luckily we have AC in the camper.
Oh, well, there
I
you
would
go.
not be camping in a tent in this. There's no way.
Camping's fun with AC.
Yeah. But my mother-in-law, their AC went out a few months ago, and they're still trying to get an AC guy to come out and fix it. But they went and bought these AC units that are on the floor, and it's got like a 4-inch tube that connects on the back, and you just put it out of the window. And I never knew they made them. And you can crank them down all the way to 60 degrees. It'd be perfect for your bedroom because I like to sleep when it's cold.
Me
I
too,
like it's
yeah.
hot.
Oh, yeah.
And it makes a lot of noise. And I'm like, man, if someone had a tent, if I camped in a tent, this is what I'd definitely buy. Because you just throw the hose out from like the zip door. I mean, man, it's a smart. And then I found out they're like $600-800. But yeah, I thought whoever invented that.
And if you're a homeless person, it'd be kind of hard to charge or something like that.
probably,
I don't know if they require like an electric plug-in. I imagine they probably would.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. So anybody that camps in a tent, there you go. I just referred you to something pretty cool, and go after it.
Yep.
Sounds cool.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Connor, what about you, man?
It's been a pretty good week. Disc golf went pretty good. Getting back into that. So far, my back isn't causing me any pain yet, so that's a good sign. But yeah, just having a good week, really. Watching more One Piece. I got to the time skip. I'm like halfway through the show at this point.
What episode are you on now?
I'm at like 520 something.
Gosh,
Yeah.
so many episodes.
But it's really good, man. It's so funny.
How many episodes?
There's over 1,000 at this point, like 1,000 and like, I don't know, maybe 20 or so.
How long has the show been going on?
Decades. It's like over 2 decades, I'm pretty sure. Since like the late 90s, I want to say.
All right.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, it's really good though. So just having a good time with that. I got invited to this dance party on Saturday that I ultimately decided I'm not going to go to. For a reason I'll talk to you guys about in a second, but it did inspire me to like learn some dance moves that I've been wanting to learn for a while, some hip hop dance moves. So I went ahead and like Monday after I got done working out, I'm like, okay, put on the video. Let's get these steps down. I was dancing for about 40 minutes, man. I had this thick layer of sweat, but I learned these dance moves. And I broke them out last night, and I was feeling really good about it.
Which NSYNC music video did you watch?
Every one of them on repeat. No, I just there's like, of course, there's thousands of hip hop dance tutorials online on YouTube and stuff, or just really any dance style you want. You can learn how to dance on YouTube, so it's pretty cool. So yeah, I had a good time doing that. So we'll see if I learn more, but. There's at least, I learned like 3 that I was pretty stoked to learn. But yeah, back to this thing that I got invited to. It's not to talk bad about anybody or anyone, but it's just not going to be the kind of music I think I'll want to dance to. And I think me hip hop dancing in this environment might be a little weird. Okay. So,
What kind of dance party is it? Is
There'd
it
be some like Enya music.
so,
Pirate's Log, something like that?
So, I'm not gonna say the name of it or anything like that. You know, I don't want to, because I'm not really making fun of these people. It's just, it's not gonna be the kind of dance that I would want to dance. You know what I'm saying? So, join us in the mysteries of magic and somatic alchemy.
Dude, that sounds like they have DMX on repeat. I don't know, man.
I invite you to step into your body as a declaration of self-love and exploration. There's no prior experience needed in this free-form dance. This is a time to be yourself and to allow life to flow through you in whatever way that looks like. And I remember seeing a video of the last one that these guys did, and it's not going to be the same kind of dance that I'm going to be dancing. That's all I got to say.
Is it like more tribal dancing or something, or more like hippie, like just wavy dancing?
I would say it's white people suck at dancing. That's the best way I can put it.
What?
So like a bunch of people in a ballroom in tuxedos, like getting jiggy to the ballroom blitz type stuff.
Not necessarily that, but it's just like
putting on the Ritz, something like that.
it's like no rhythm to it necessarily, and then it's just like, okay, if you want to say hippy dippy dancing, that's fine too, you know, but it's like, in my opinion, not quite as good. But because it's like, no offense to people, but a lot of people don't know how to dance, right? You know,
I don't know how to dance. That's
Yeah.
I can cut a fucking rug.
so when people that don't know how to dance all dance together, it looks fucking bad, you know. It's just like, what are you guys doing?
like
and
they're
then
all
but
wrecking cars into each other.
not necessarily that, but partially, yeah. I don't know.
I have a few moves myself. Like, have I ever told you about the time that I got in a dance off at, what was that club that was in Joplin for a while?
Club.
Yeah, you told me about that. Yeah,
Or,
the guy challenged you, right?
Yeah, I don't think I've told it on this podcast. what was the name of that one place that was like an 18 like plus club or whatever? Like,
was it a black building?
yes.
Yes, it's off 7th.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
It's like
about.
really close to the Walmart on 7th. You know what I'm talking about, but I can't remember what that club is called.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it either. Yeah.
Anyway, it was a club that like at like a certain time it was like they allowed like 16-year-olds in and up.
I know what you're talking about.
then,
Yeah.
And then like once it hit a certain like time frame, then it was like, okay, you gotta be 18 plus to be in here.
It was like Club XO or something
Yeah.
like that, or
It wasn't XO. XO is on Main
Okay.
Street.
609,
no, 609 is like a
610.
608.
I keep wanting to call it the Surge, but it's definitely not the Surge
Okay.
because the Surge is a different venue.
Yeah.
But long story short, I was in the club. I was out there scoping, like on the hunt, and I was dancing. You can't just be on the dance floor and not dance, And
Right.
I guess it was because I was by myself and I was. I kind of somewhat knew what I was doing. I know the beat. I can dance to rhythm. That's basically what I got.
Okay.
I've got rhythm at least.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, this guy just kind of like comes up and he's like pulling all kinds of crazy moves, but he locks eyes with me. He locks eyes. And and then before I even knew it, he starts like doing like crazy whipping stuff. And because he's doing that, a circle forms around me and him. And then all of a sudden I found out I'm in the middle of a dance battle. And I'm like, what? So the very first thing I think is, what the fuck am I in right now? I'm in a dance battle. And then the second thing I notice is the guy that I'm in a dance battle with, who is a black guy, who is a very, this may sound racist, but it was a black guy, and he was pretty well dressed. And I just immediately knew, this guy's gonna outdance me.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
This guy, he came up to me. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Yeah.
So
About to pick you off.
So he did his thing, and then I pulled out like a few moves like that. I was pulling something out of my ass. I didn't even know if I was even able to pull it off. Mm-hmm. I bet I probably look like a dweeb in some of these. But I like shot it back to him, and he did some moves, and then he shot it back to me, and I tried to do something, send it back to him, and then by that time I was done. as soon as I sent it back to him, I was like, all right, bro, I'm done. And then he tried sending it back to me, and I'm like, no, man. He's like, oh, come on, man. And then I get saved. There was some dude who was the only dude dressed like this in the whole club, who was dressed like a cowboy, and he was like maybe 230 pounds,
Oh,
like
yeah.
6 foot.
He was waiting for that moment all night.
All of a sudden, he just comes out dressed like a cowboy, just takes his hat off, and just like,
Oh my
he
God.
just takes my place, man. And I was like, fuck yes.
That's crazy.
How many rounds did you go then?
I went to the guy I went through. I gave it to him. I was like, dude, you win. You got more moves than I do. He was doing all kinds of stuff like.
How long was?
I know, I'm saying, like, how many
baseball, throwing
times?
it up, catching it.
How many rounds? How many times did you hand it back and forth is what I'm saying.
Well, he started it, went to me once, then back to him, back to me again, then to him. So I guess 5 rounds.
Okay.
How long were the rounds?
How long were the
Like
rounds?
30 seconds.
Oh, it seemed like a lifetime. It seemed like a lifetime in the middle of that full fucking club, dude.
Hell yeah.
It was a bumping club that everyone was watching. I was just in the middle of people, and I was dancing, getting my freak on. I was trying to dance like nobody was watching, but they were. That's what
It's
really
scary.
sucked.
It's so scary, man.
Yeah, being put on the spot like that. Yeah, and then there was also that other time where I was like, man, I can outclass these people in this karaoke contest. And then Kyle was like, do it, pussy. And I ended up doing it. And I ended up winning that one. So,
Right.
So all you need is one hype man behind you saying, do it. You want to think about this the rest of your life that you didn't do it? Do it.
Right.
yeah.
Right.
We still watch that video from time to time.
Every once in a while, it pops up on my Facebook memories. And I used to repost it, but now I just kind of leave it in the memories.
What song did you sing?
I sang, I believe in a thing called Love by the Darkness.
Is that a Screamo song or?
No. It is.
Give us a taste.
Yeah.
No. I ain't gonna sing. You give me a stage, motherfucker. Maybe I'll sing.
This is a stage right here. You got an excellent mic in front of you.
Put prize money up. Jackson don't sing for free. He sings for keeps.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a rock and roll band. It's how would you describe them? They kind of sound
Like a
like
glam rock.
They were a band that were like pretty popular in the mid 2000s, but they kind of had like an old school rock.
Like they kind of
sound.
sounded like they were trying to sound like Led Zeppelin a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They had like the crazy leotard jumpsuits as like their stage presence. I actually recently watched a live video of them playing that song, and they still get it.
Were they kind of like Greta Van Fleet? Kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah,
maybe.
Except
More like Led Zeppelin.
better.
Yeah.
The darkness is way better than Greta
Yeah.
Van Fleet, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you heard the song, you'd be like, oh, yeah, I know this song. Everybody knows it. It's a good song.
But yeah, sang that song, and I won crowd favorite at the karaoke contest. And then the next year, I tried to do Bohemian Rhapsody and butchered it. But that I blame that on my boss at the
God, that
time
would
because
suck.
he was like, Jackson, what do you want to drink, man? And I was like, how about some Long Islands, man? He was like, here's 2.
Those Long Islands destroyed my night too, man.
Yeah, bro. They get you quick.
Yeah.
Before you even realize it, you're like, whoa, I'm drunk.
I've got some wild pictures from that night of me and Connor on my phone, man. It's some wild pictures.
Fucking acting like a fool on stage.
Yeah, there's a picture of Connor's like, he's got his mouth open towards the ceiling, and my head is popping out of his mouth like I'm coming out of his mouth.
That was pretty funny.
What was weird is like after that night that I sang that I believe in a thing called Love Song, all of the older women were all over me that night.
Like
It was weird.
60s, 70s, or 50s,
No,
40s,
like,
50s.
40s, 50s?
Yeah, I would say
There you
like
go.
40s to like
30s, 40s.
Yeah.
late 30s,
That's it,
late
yeah,
30s, mid
awesome.
40s.
And he got some over the pants action.
I was just like, make a line, lady. No, not really.
You want to grind with my boy? This way.
No, there was one lady who walked with me, and she's like, I nearly threw my bra up on stage. And I was like, that would have been cool. But what was weird is her son worked right next to me, and I was like, ugh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Taking your mom home tonight.
And he did.
Man, I mean, I don't know, dude.
That basement was a rockin' that night.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
I went to your place that night.
Yeah, you lived there. That's what I'm saying. That basement was rocking, dog.
Yeah.
No, like whenever that first night, that was when you were still at the apartment. Yeah, it was before we moved into the house.
No,
Okay,
dude, not
cool.
for this story.
Yep.
Yeah. It's cool.
But yeah. Sorry, I didn't.
Hijack
How was
Connor's
the rest
week.
of your week, Connor? I didn't mean to hijack your week
Oh,
there.
shit.
I mean, I talked about everything I wanted to talk about, so I'm good. Okay. One other thing. Cooking more. Cooking more. I'm enjoying it.
Cool.
Made some chicken, bacon, mushroom, Alfredo pasta yesterday. Turned out pretty good. Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, pasta's always the easiest thing to make, but I've also been making other things, homemade pizzas, that kind of thing.
Cool.
Making the dough myself.
Yeah, I should really start cooking a lot more instead of just frozen pizzas, hot dogs, like super easy stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Yep.
Barbecue, too. Got a little barbecue. Yeah, that's it. What about you, Kyle?
Well, it's been a pretty good week. We're going to Colorado tomorrow, which would be the 11th of August. We're leaving at night and going up there camping for a couple days.
Should you really be telling people on a podcast you're not going to be home and you're going to be camping somewhere?
Yeah, because the day this comes out, I will have been home for like 7 or 8 hours.
Why?
Why? Yeah, but no, it doesn't matter because I'll be home.
Okay.
But yeah, we're going camping for Anakin's been wanting to go camping in Colorado forever, and I figured, hey, I'm gonna take him camping right before school starts. Maybe start a little tradition of going up there camping for a little while every year before school. I'm sure that'd be a cool thing to do, as a father. But yeah, we're gonna stay in a tent one night, and then we got an Airbnb 2 nights. The Airbnb is freaking crazy. It's nuts. We're like, for one, there's an air hockey table. That's all I need.
They got darts?
They got darts, yeah, but they got an air hockey table. I'll be playing that like crazy, dude. I love air hockey.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. But we're gonna go hiking, stuff like that, or I'm gonna go play disc golf on this course in Frisco that looks wild. Looks like it's kind of like on the side of a mountain, kind of like but also kind of by a river, and tons of awesome crap.
Nice.
But I'm hoping to catch a goat and bring it home with me.
There you go.
Yeah.
Make sure you check it through customs.
There is no customs.
I know.
Yeah, I'm driving a car. We might just strap it to the top. Because there's no better milk than goat's milk. You know?
You say so, man.
Well, I don't
wouldn't
know.
know.
Badger milk's pretty good too.
It's a little thick.
It is a little thick, you know.
Badger milk. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You just gotta catch one first.
Yeah. Because I think you can milk anything with nipples.
For the most part.
Yeah.
I've got nipples, Kyle. Would you milk me?
I don't know, Connor. Get up on this futon thing here, and we'll see if we can milk you. That'll be a first for the pod. But yeah, I can't wait to do that, man. I look forward to going to Colorado every time I go. This will be like the 4th time. Next time we go, though, I want to go whitewater rafting again. Nothing quite like whitewater rafting, and you have to go with us, Jack. Man up.
I'm a bit scared to do it.
Man up, dog.
I heard it's like a real big adrenaline rush.
Oh, it's wild, man. It's pretty crazy. Yeah.
I did it once as like
Yeah.
I did it once as a kid, and I was like sitting in the middle, and I was scared as hell sitting in the middle. I don't know.
Well, you were also a kid, and you probably were pinching a big old poop that you just didn't want to let out.
You're probably right about that.
So when I went, we did a grade 3, which it goes up to a grade 5, with 5 being the most difficult and most dangerous. And just the 3, I got hit in the head twice by like paddles, directly in the head. And luckily there was like, you have to wear helmets and stuff. Mm-hmm. And then there was, I think, 2 or 3 times where we almost flipped. And it got really, really scary. One time we got pushed up on this rock, and Kyle almost fell out. Yeah, he really should have fell out, but it was just like one thing after another. You got to be on your toes. You got to paddle as one. You got to do exactly what the instructor dude tells you to do, you know, and you got to want to live. You can't.
Could you imagine having that be your job? Like I'd be stressing out.
Yeah.
Like, damn it, this old lady, like this kid won't listen, or this person won't listen. It'd probably piss me off.
Some Barbie doll like with like long nails and makeup comes on and just be like, oh shit, she's not gonna do much for me.
It's been my dream.
But there's also like there's like different companies that do it, right? So like there's this one company that was on the river with us. I think they were called Noah's Ark. They were like the little baby boys, you know? That's the best way I would describe it. They had like their main instructor, person, tour guide, whatever, raft guide. They had like these 2 giant paddles, and they were mainly doing a lot of the work. And then all the other people were kind of just like along for the ride in a lot of ways. And I think the raft was bigger than ours too. But with ours, it was more of an extreme version, you know? Mm-hmm. And we had just the one guy, he had 1 paddle. We all were just like a smaller unit, but we were way faster. And when we went across these dudes, they knew that we were with this company that was like more aggressive on the river, I guess. So they always let us past them. So if you do go down there to do that, don't go with Noah's Ark, because
I think what we went with is AVA. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think so. They're really good. So make sure you get the right, like, look into it before you go do it.
When I went the first time, I was 15. I went with a church camp, and we did Noah's Ark. And our guide the first time, she was this girl who had just had a kid a month prior, and she already had a 6-pack again. Like
Rowan,
dude, like, she was ripped, dog. It was crazy. I just remember thinking, God, this is like the strongest chick I've ever seen in my life, and I was super turned on by it.
Can I get a picture and a hug?
Rachel always gives me crap. I don't know. Sometimes I find muscles on a chick kind of hot. it doesn't. I don't want like giant muscles like bulging out of their neck and crap, you know. But I think muscles on a chick is pretty hot. Strong chicks are hot.
Sign of being fit, you know.
Yeah,
I think healthy is attractive. You know.
Yeah. But hey, it's also
they can't look stronger than me.
No.
What about a
won't have
woman
it.
that like looks roided out?
Yeah, duh.
And has like a voice like she's been screaming for 2 hours.
That real raspy.
Oh my god.
He took my roid.
You know, it's like
kind of gal
those
that opens
women-
up a beer with her eyes.
yeah, they intimidate me.
Yeah, I mean, there's someone out there for all those kind of people, you know.
Where's Tony Stewart at in the line? It's that kind of girl.
Gosh. But yeah, whitewater rafting is fantastic.
It's
But
fun.
we're not doing that this time because we'll also have Cohen with us, and he's 2. So hopefully he's good and doesn't, because he's, like I said last week, he's a monster. I mean, he's upstairs running around right now, just like monster. But I also watched a few things this week. I watched Prey. Did any of you guys watch that yet?
Not yet.
No,
I
yeah,
haven't, but if you want to talk about it, you can.
Don't spoil anything.
I've been wanting to see it. It looks
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah, it's the new Predator movie. It's, I think, supposed to be the Predator's first hunt on Earth. But man, it's so good. It's so brutal. The story is so simple. It's so good. I mean, all it is I think it's an Apache girl wants to get her stripes. So, and to do that, you got to take down the biggest predator. You know, show that you can defend the tribe and all that stuff like that. So originally she wants to take down a mountain lion, and then that turns into, oh no, the predator's here and the predator wants to take me out. And she goes from hunting that mountain lion to hunting the predator, and that's her target. Is she wants to hunt the predator to become the best. And it's so good,
It
man.
looked crazy, like wild.
Yeah, there's a lot of technology from this movie that you can clearly tell the evolution in the movies that precede it. You know, mainly that rocket arm thing he has on his shoulder.
Yeah.
That's different, but it's the same at the same time. Yeah, that's really cool what they do with that arm cannon thing he's got on his shoulder. But they do such a good job with it, man. I really love it. And they subtly tie it into the other films throughout it. And it's such a simple movie, but it's so good, man. I can't recommend it enough to people. It's so brutal, though. It is rated R, and thankfully it is.
Do you think they made it to where, even though it's fiction, they made it to where if this was real, this is what it would look like? Is that how they?
Yeah, it seemed like it.
Yeah.
They had a consultant, like an Apache consultant there, that was like, hey, this is how it would have been, and this is how, consulting on it. But I really recommend it. It's
Is it Apache or is it Comanche?
it's either Apache or Comanche, one of the two. I don't. Should
Some of
probably
those Indian
fact
I'll
check
double check that.
A lot of those Indian dudes they showed look like Apaches. They had all that. But
It's so good though, man. Yeah.
1 to 10, what do you rate it?
I'd give it a 9.
Really?
Yeah, I walked away from it like, yes, that was exactly what I want from a Predator movie.
Yeah.
So it's Comanche.
Comanche?
Yeah, Comanche.
Cool. Okay. Good fact checking, Comanche. But yeah, there's some brutalness to it that I really, really like. Another show that I watched was The Sandman. Any of you guys watched that on Netflix?
I have not. Was it good?
2 episodes in still.
2 episodes in? Yeah, I'm 3 episodes in. Yeah, it's so good.
Well, actually,
Is it?
I might be 3
Okay.
episodes in. Yeah.
Yeah,
What's it on?
it's on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
It's a adaptation of a famous graphic novel series.
Yeah.
It was-
Neil Gaiman, is that right?
Yeah,
Yep.
by Neil Gaiman. And it's like heralded as like one of the best, if not the best, comic book story like of all time.
Yeah. A lot of people put it up there with Watchmen.
Yeah.
So is it like a action? Like what's it about? Or,
Well,
Morpheus.
pretty much there's this guy. His name is he's Dream.
His name is Morpheus.
His name is Morpheus, but he is Dream. So he's the Sandman. He is the one that's responsible for your dreams every night.
oh, okay.
And it's the story of this magician guy. They're trying to summon death to bring back one of his sons, and they accidentally bring Dream there, Morpheus, and they instantly, are like, they draw like a circle on the ground and trap him in this thing, and they're trying to get his abilities, and they figure out like, okay, this is not the guy, and he's not giving us what we want, and they instantly take away his powers from him. They take away his mask, his pretty much his helmet. They take away his necklace, his ruby, and then they also take away his bag of sand, and it's just basically him trying to get that back. And then after that, it's just an awesome story of him just pretty much finding his humanity, kind of.
Yeah.
It's so good, man. I read about 8 to 9 issues of the comic books, and then I listened to the audiobook as well, and I really, really love it. It's really faithful so far to the graphic novel, and the characters, they got to play the characters in the show, I love so far. Mark Hamill plays this pumpkin guy, which is awesome. Patton Oswalt plays a raven. It's the casting. They got Gwendolyn Christie, which is Brienne of Tarth from Game of Thrones. She plays Lucifer. It's all-star cast, and it's so good. The guy who plays Tywin Lannister from Game of Thrones, whatever his name is, he plays the Magus, the guy who summons him.
Yeah. Man. Peter Dinklage?
No.
No.
That's Tyrion Lannister.
Tyrion.
Yeah.
You said Tywin?
Tywin's the dad, the father.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything he's in, I'm like, yo, sign me up. I love that guy.
I always think of him in Childhood's End.
Childhood Ends, yeah.
Charles Dance.
Charles Dance, yeah. I think about him in Childhood's End all the time.
I always think of the end of that first episode a lot, dude.
Yeah, it's wild, isn't it?
The end of that first episode is like the biggest like moment for me, man.
Yeah, Childhood's End was so good. It was such a good miniseries.
Yeah, I thought the ending was kind of weird.
It was kind of weird, but it's an old story, and you know, whatever. But all right. So that's my 2 reviews. I recommend both highly. Dayton, you mentioned something to me earlier today. You saw something in the sky, so break this down for us, man. What happened?
Okay, so I've never been a guy that's really believed in aliens and stuff like that. Just, it could be real, but who knows? So the podcast when your dad was on, and he talked about how that there was a probe thing that, did all that junk. So I think it was in December of last year. Autumn was inside, and I like to go out. It was dark, and I just went outside to get some fresh air and just look at the stars. And I look over, it's the southwest corner, and there was like this yellow light. It was just there. And so I looked at it, and it was bigger than a star, if that makes sense. So, you look up in the sky, a star looks like them sparkly things. It looked like a light was just there. And so I watch it, and then it would fade in, it'd go really bright, then it would fade out, and then it'd disappear, and then it'd come back. And I'm like, well, maybe it's like it could be a drone, but I'm like, drones like that far away, they don't look like a yellow, like bright light. It's got like a red and blue light. And I was like, it's not a plane. I was like, it needs to do one more thing for me to be like, okay, this is something nuts. And before that time, the thing splits in 2.
What?
I kid you not. It's there, and then it goes, splits in 2. And when that happens, I'm like, oh, shit. And it goes, they're just moving.
What?
And I'm standing there like for 2 minutes straight, just in like awe of like what I'm seeing. And then all of a sudden it goes back to 1.
Wow.
And then that one ball, or whatever it was, it starts moving like that. And it stops. So I sprint inside. I'm like, Autumn, get your ass out here and look what I'm seeing. And she gets out there and it's gone. I mean, of course it is. And she didn't think I was nuts. Like, she thinks I seen something. And then she stayed out there for a few minutes. And then she goes back inside. And when I come back outside, the thing's back. And I've seen it 3 different times in 3 different spots.
Really?
And it does the exact same thing.
Wow.
I'm getting scanned.
I was like, but I mean, it seemed far away. It's not like it was 200 yards from there. I mean, it seemed like it was way out in the sky, but it seemed so close. And I don't know anything that does that. That can just, it was moving so freaking fast, like faster than what a drone can. And it was just, it looked like a pinball in a pinball machine. It was just crazy. And then, you know, when I seen it 2 other times, I'm like, is it watching me or what? You know,
At any time, did it like get in your head and say, "I am the Lochnar"? You're going on a journey with me.
No, but I mean, I wouldn't. I was waiting. I was like, if this is what I think it is, I was just waiting for it to go shoot right over me, and here I'm gone. You know. But,
So the other 2 times you saw it, did you not just watch it the whole time until it did something, or you're just like,
I watched it the whole entire time until it disappeared, and the 3rd time, it was in the same place. It was kind of in the same place, but there was a plane coming from the left, and it was there, and it was doing all its funky stuff, and then when the plane got really close, it disappeared. And after the plane went by, it came back up, but it was moved over to the left.
And you kind of live out in the middle of like a field, right?
I lived out, in Jasper on a farm, completely flat. And if it's like clear, you can see from miles in the sky. Yeah, it was. So I kind of like did some research. I looked up like probes and stuff, and that same week, people were seeing the same thing in New Jersey, up on the East Coast.
Wow.
Doing the exact same thing.
What?
But those people up there seen 5. It split into 5 things instead of 2.
Weird. I wonder what it is.
I mean, I have no idea. I mean, it could be the government or but you know, I got to thinking about, you know, like UFOs and even Bigfoot or whatever. I got to thinking maybe if the government does know, because you know they have to know about something. I wonder almost like the reason why they won't tell nobody or show really any evidence is because they know us as people won't know how to handle it. I mean, when COVID hit, people went and bought toilet paper, like just for like why, you know, toilet paper. So I feel like if they were to tell us, people would freak out, wouldn't know how to handle it, and then you'd have rednecks going on hunts and try to kill, you know, just stuff like that. So I feel like
I'm taking my world back. Yeah.
That's the first thing that's going to happen is there's going to be a redneck out there. It's like, that's going to look good next to 10 point.
Well, then you got people like accusing other people of being aliens too, you know?
yeah,
It's true.
yeah.
Are you an alien, Jim?
Tell me, Jim, you're not a damn alien.
Describing that probe, it sounds like, definitely sounds like something that just has like several different parts, like mini probes that detach and then they all scan at once and then all come back to like one unit, you know?
Yeah,
That's what I'm feeling.
they didn't fly like real far apart from each other.
Right.
They were, but it was. I mean, if anything, it's probably from here to the corner. So
You know, maybe
from where I was, 20 feet.
these may be tests. Like if they could break apart like that, then if they're breaking apart into like 5 pieces or so, maybe like beforehand they could only probe one anus at a time. Now they can get 5 anuses and one get. Mm-hmm. So
A whole family gets an anus probe.
I thought I felt different afterwards. I really did.
Really?
Yeah, my anus.
Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah. Might as well.
felt weird or good.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was really crazy, and yeah. So
It's wild, man.
yeah.
I've heard that kind of story before of stuff breaking it up into 3 lights and stuff like that.
Yeah, when you're first describing it, I was thinking of the spook light stories that I've heard people tell me.
Yeah, me too. That's what I was thinking of.
every now and then I go out there and sit and try to see if something like that will show back up or not. Because if it happens again, I'm definitely getting my phone, and if my phone will reach that far, which if it does, it'll probably be blurry and like everything else. Yeah, it was. After I seen that, it really got me thinking about a lot of stuff. So, yeah.
I think Bigfoot is blurry, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty crazy, Dayton. Got my eyes watering and my nose running.
I hope I see a UFO one of these days, like undeniably a UFO or whatever they call them now. They don't call them UFOs anymore. They have a different name for them.
Yeah.
I hope I don't see a UFO. I hope I see something cooler than a UFO,
What could be cooler?
Like, like a cool starship, like something from out of like Halo or, something cooler than just a basic flying saucer.
Imagine that.
That sounds so boring to me. I want to see a cool spaceship.
Man, that would be like the craziest shit if like the Star Destroyer just like
light
came,
speed.
Yeah.
Just like came in Earth's atmosphere and like for some reason and the only thing that I can think of is like, man, we were so accurate.
Right, yeah. and we're fucked.
Those are Naboo
Honey,
ships.
grab my gun.
Those are Naboo ships.
Take it apart.
It's crazy, yeah. Let's hope we never get invaded. That would suck.
Oh,
Yeah.
So many people would be screwed.
I'd definitely be one of the scared guys. I'd just be like one of the people that's be like, you know what? I'm just not even gonna take part in this, Just
Yeah, I don't even know
That's what I'd do.
What you do. I mean, really, sit at your house and I guess wait. I mean, because stores, everything's going to be looted. I mean, there's no way you're going to, so I guess just wait for one to set up booby traps.
wait till the power goes out. Be like, I'll watch Seinfeld until then, I guess. But
See, what you got to do is you got to go get stealth armor, and then hide, and then get Tom Cruise, get one of his clones, and then he can somehow take out the main machine thing from Oblivion. You remember that?
Yeah.
That's all you got to do.
Yeah. I mean, let's hope that the aliens would be here because they'd be like, hey, we've been watching you guys this whole time. We're the ones that are, if you believe in evolution or whatever, like, hey, we're the ones that have been helping out with your advancement, your genetic advancement. And also, hey, we're back again. We're healing you guys of all diseases and everything, and we're going to prolong your guys' life. And you also don't have to work anymore. Your video games you're playing suck, and we're going to give you better ones. That would be the ultimate.
Before we leave, quit fucking up.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah, we're going to give you another 1,000 years. Bye.
Yeah.
We're going to clean up all your trash.
Yeah. We've got a giant trash magnet. We're going to suck it all away.
Gonna pay your rent for this month. You'd have people coming out of the woodwork. Hey, will you pay my rent?
it starts sucking up all of the trash, and as it's sucking up trash, Ted Cruz gets sucked up into it.
Gosh.
Ted Cruz, aka the what was the name of that one killer? The Zodiac.
Yeah. Now I also had, this has been on my brain for months. I would like us to make up Transformer names for each other and choose what our form would be and what side would be on. We can't have input into what our own name would be, but we gotta choose it for each other as a group.
Okay.
So I think we should all start with.
You're looking at me, so I'm
let's
assuming you're...
start with Connor.
Okay, let's start with Connor.
Yeah. Are we supposed to we gotta include our original name in the Transformer name in some way, right?
We can do whatever. If that's
Connor side. I don't know.
Connor side?
With
Okay.
CYDE at the end, side.
Bumble bitch.
Oh my god. That might work.
Yeah, that's pretty catchy.
Yeah.
Bubble bitch, get him.
I'm the bad boy Bumblebee. I'm Bumble bitch, baby.
Jeez.
So, what side would he be on first? Autobot or Decepticon?
Bumble bitch.
I think he'd be Autobot. I'd put him in Autobot.
Okay, we'll give you Autobot.
Okay.
In what form of should he be? A Beast War or a regular Autobot or regular cars?
Oh, I already know what car he is. He's a freaking Nissan Skyline that Paul Walker drives into.
Damn right, boy.
Okay.
I'll hook him up.
Sounds good.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Jackson gets me, guys. Like, he didn't even have to think about it.
All
What's your
right.
name? What's your Transformer name?
I can't.
Connor's side.
I can't have input on this. I was told I couldn't have any input.
Yeah, until you guys think of something better than Connor's side or Bumble bitch. It's like I'm not sure what else to go with. Con Screen.
Conrotron.
But you're not a jet, so
Yeah.
Connor Bone.
Collarbone.
ham bone. Ah. I don't know. I also keep thinking Condor. Because that's what I call him all the time anyway.
Or Constrike.
Constrike.
I'd want to be called Freestyle.
Freestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Constrict?
Constrict?
Yeah.
Constrictor.
Constrictor. Yeah.
That sounds pretty cool.
What about Constrictor?
All right.
Then I'd have to be a Decepticon. And I'm cool with that.
It's true.
That's a bad guy name for sure. Yeah.
All right. Well, what about me?
well, no.
Jackson.
We'll go Dayton first. We're going down the line. You're last. Yeah, that's how it's going.
Save the
That's how
best
it's
for
going.
last.
Say,
Yeah.
I like the way Connor.
Exactly.
I'd want my name to be.
No, Dayton.
No, that's not how this works. No, this works.
Nope.
Oh, you guys decide?
Yeah,
Yes.
we decide everything.
Cool.
Yes.
Daytron.
Kyle's just freaking doing this with his hands, like in his mind right now, waiting for it to get to me. He's like, I'm gonna give Jackson a golf cart. I'm gonna call
Oh
him.
my gosh. Okay, you
Oh my
stop.
God.
Stop. We'll get to you.
Give him a golf cart.
I like what Connor said.
Daytron.
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 That's
Like,
awesome,
and
dude.
he, like, it's funny that I didn't even know that you were going to do this because earlier today when I was thinking of Dayton, I'm like, Daytron. And I was just like, dude, that's such a cool fucking name, you know? But yeah,
Okay.
I think Megatron level Decepticon. I don't know.
Okay, we're going Decepticon again.
Yeah.
Daytron sounds like a linebacker with a lot of sacks coming out of Florida State.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, what's his vehicle form?
Oh, man.
A smart car.
I'm thinking like one of those, like those missile carriers that, those mobile missile carriers.
Yeah, they carry the tow missiles on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think one of those.
Okay, okay.
So when he transforms, he's got this fucking huge stack of rockets and shit. Like, yeah.
yeah, you can carry it on his back or like a like a big thing on his shoulder
Yeah.
or something. Yeah.
Jeez, we need a Transformer 8.
Yeah. That's
Well-
coming pretty quick. It's the Transformers Beast Wars movie or whatever.
Oh, they're really coming out that
Yeah.
one? Cool.
What I was gonna say, as far as the vehicle, I could not tell you what the vehicle is. I think it's like one of those big, giant.
Jackson, are you talking about yours again?
No, I'm talking about
Okay,
Daytron.
good. I was to say.
Talking about Daytron, bro.
Okay.
But no, it's one of those big, giant vehicles. It's basically used for just like carving out like land. You know what I'm
Okay,
talking about?
yeah.
Yeah.
They usually have like those big, giant saw-looking things.
It's like a
on 'em.
borer of some kind.
Yeah,
or
it's like a big, giant boring machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, you a big, giant boring machine.
That'd be, yeah.
Not because you're boring, but because
You're a gutter.
you're a cutter.
I like it. What
Okay.
So his name, what vehicle, and how I transform? Or is that what it was?
No, I'll place you on Autobots.
Okay, I got you.
Daytron can totally be an Autobot.
He could be an Autobot.
Daytron. Yeah, I can hear it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Autobot Daytron.
Now let's go with Kyle. What's a good name?
Well, first off, he's a Decepticon.
Of course.
So-
of
Most
course
def.
he's a Decepticon.
Most def.
Kyle Bliss.
Kyle XYZ.
Oh my god. Oh, man. I don't know about the name quite yet, but I'm feeling like Attack Chopper vibes.
Okay.
Attack Chopper vibes.
Yeah.
Kylocopter.
Kylocopter. I like something with the name Fear in it, or something that strikes fear into the hearts of his enemies. You know?
I got a good one.
Okay.
Ambitious. Ambitious thrust.
That might be the scariest thing I've ever heard.
Ambitious thrust.
Run, it's ambitious thrust.
I don't know what else to.
Ambitious Thrust.
Just turn the whole
That's the
mood.
wildest Transformer name I've ever heard in my life. That sounds more like an attack name.
You know they don't really call his name that much because it's too much to say.
Yep.
He's named after a special attack. It's like,
Is there already one called Hellfire?
Pretty sure.
Kyle Dome.
Kyle Dome.
Kyle Dome.
Called Dome.
all right. I'm just gonna say it, you're Kyle Dumb.
Mine was with a D-O-M. Dom.
That's how I said it.
Yeah.
It could be he could be a Prime. Let's not forget that. There's certain words that you can add at the end of stuff that'll make it a Transformer name, you know? So I don't know. Cataclysmic. Kylaclysmic.
Catastrophe. I don't know, man. Caltech. I don't know.
So dumb.
Kyle Kraut. Kyle Clout.
You guys can always just
Kyle
use
Rod. Kyle Rod. I don't know. Kyle Rod. I'm just gonna keep saying it. Keep saying it till it sounds cool to you guys. Kyle Rod. Kyle Rod.
Sounded cool every time.
That does fit with like Hot Rod and stuff. Kyle Rod. That would work, but he'd probably be a hero.
I don't know. I feel like we've come up with Kylocopter, Kyle Rod, Caltech. We've come up with a bunch.
Man, I had one just a second ago and I lost it, man. I feel bad about it.
Maybe if we find out what kind of vehicle he is, we can come up with the name.
Yeah.
No. What kind of vehicle is he?
Oh. Killor.
That works.
Okay.
Killor?
Killork. Yeah. Because like you got like Cheetor, those kind of names. So
Alright.
you go like Killor, you know, he's a bad guy.
Say it one more time.
Killor. God, he's got a shit ton of knives. He's got all these blades. That's where I think, man, helicopter would work because then, like, even in his transformed, like his helicopter mode, it's just like he's like really like crazy looking, like sword blades, you know, like something that really looks like almost like a medieval type of helicopter.
Loving this.
Like a dungeon, like really gritty. It's like blowing fire out the back of it and shit. It's got jets. It's a jet helicopter, man.
It's a jet. I was gonna go with a Chinook. It's got the dual blades on it, you know. So
And put some jets on the back of that shit.
fuck it. Why not? It's a transformer.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you like that, Kyle?
I like all of it. So what are we doing for Jackson?
What are we doing for me?
Oh man.
I like some type of crotch rocket, some type of fast motorcycle.
Fast motorcycle?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know I'm not supposed to give myself a name, but we could totally use my porno name, the Jackhammer.
I like, what about Jackson?
It's got a dash right there.
Jackamus Prime.
The thing is, I think Jack's On would probably actually be a sick name. Just put a hyphen right in there.
You're onto something, Connor. Jackamus Prime.
Jackamus Prime.
That's pretty good. What would his Autobot form be? Like his vehicle form?
Man. When I was thinking Jackson earlier, I was actually thinking animal, but I mean,
Okay.
you know,
So what would the animal be?
man. That's the hard part, you know? Like what would be a good animal?
Can it be any animal?
Yeah.
Or-
Let's go with a chimera of some kind.
Okay.
I'm thinking head of the lion, body of a wolf, eagle wings,
Human hands and feet.
human hands and feet. That's a true monster.
Gotta say, I've got the coolest transformer.
Yep.
And that's like my form when I'm not transformed, you know? It's like,
Right. Yeah, when you do transform, you've got like all these like crazy powers and shit.
So Jackamus Prime's a chimera, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Similar to Silverbolt, but with more parts than just Silverbolt.
Right.
dig this.
So there needs
that's-
to be 2 on the Decepticon and 2 on the Autobots. So who, out of the 4 of us, what 2 will be Autobots and what 2 would be with, I guess, the names and
Yeah. What are we all? Let's recap who we are and what we are really quick.
You ended up being Decepticon just because your name sounded more Decepticon-ish.
what was your name?
I don't fucking know.
And Kyle was Decepticon.
Bumble bitch.
And you were Autobot. We didn't say anything from me, though. Oh.
You'd be.
You're a Prime, so you're an
Prime,
Autobot.
you're an Autobot. What was Connor's name?
I can't remember.
I don't know, man. It was something sick, though, because I said it.
Oh, man. Maybe we don't have to recap.
Yeah, we'll rewatch the episode and we'll figure it out.
We'll find out one of these
I'm
days.
sure it was fantastic.
Write in the comments what Connor's name was. Like and subscribe.
The only one I really remember is Daytron.
Daytron, Keylor, Jackamus Prime.
God, what was yours?
I know I want to be called Freestyle.
Oh, it was Constrictor.
Constrictor, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm a
that was
Nissan Skyline.
Yep. Nissan Skyline. Yep. All right. So now we're going to move into our first little game of the night.
All right, well, this is a game that I started coming up with, and on like those like the E channel, like the hot or not stuff, like who wore it better, stuff like that. But
Oh,
like
yeah.
they'll just do stuff. It's like, oh, is this person hot or are they not?
Will they, won't they?
I think that might be more VH1 stuff, but I figured we'd do our own version of a hot or not. Obviously with a little bit of twist, you know, because I ain't trying to get canceled out here, you know, by saying like some pretty girl's hot or not. So we're gonna do it this way. All right. You guys may also want to grab your phones out just to take a look at some of these guys too. But number one on the list, we got Thomas the Train.
Oh man.
God,
Is he hot or is he not?
not.
Not?
Those eyes make him creepy.
Yeah,
Not hot.
He seems
He's got one facial expression for the most part.
too forward.
Too aggressive. He's always coming right at
Too
me.
aggressive. Yep. Not.
He's always got shifty looking eyes too. Like he's always
Yes, he
just like
does.
he's always looking for something. He's never looking at me in my eyes.
He's a little paranoid.
And his eyes blink at different times.
And because of that, Thomas the Train, you are not hot.
Yep.
All right, next. Marge Simpson.
Is that the mom?
Young
That's
Marge.
the mom.
Young Marge, hot before she gets the straight up hair, which is not hot. Do not like the straight up hair.
You know what? I think I might go with you on that, Connor.
Yep.
I'm not a fan of the straight up hair.
I'm gonna have to say not because I don't like the voice of her. It's a little.
She does kind of have that I've been smoking since the age of 3
She's been
voice.
smoking a while, and yeah, I'm gonna have to say
I'm
not.
gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say hot.
You gonna say hot? All right, man.
Yeah.
We're not gonna judge you. Okay. Next one. Rosie the Robot from The Jetsons. You guys remember that robot character, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say not.
Man, you just dissing everyone.
I
here.
think
I'm picky. Yep.
All right.
a robot that takes care of the house is hot.
I'm gonna go and say hot again.
I'm gonna go with hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not in a sexual way.
As a friend.
As a friend, a very hot friend who's doing my laundry.
Rosie, if you're listening, I'd totally do you. Okay. This one is a little bit more obscure, but I'm pretty sure you guys will know who I'm talking about. Lunette the Clown from The Big Comfy Couch.
I think I know who you're talking about. I want to make sure.
All right, I have no idea who that is.
Here, let me pull up a picture. I think, like, if you guys are listening, the show is called The Big Comfy Couch. I'm pretty sure, I think it was Disney. I'm very sure it was Disney. But she was this woman that kind of, like, here. There you go.
Oh, hot.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not ringing a bell to me at all, but I would
Really?
say not.
You gonna say
I
not?
kind of remember that from like sleep paralysis. or whatever.
In costume, not really my thing because I don't like clowns, but out of costume, very hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hot. Yeah, I'll take it.
Well, guess what? Like, she's in costume. It's Lunette the Clown. And let me tell you, I would totally come over to that couch when her parents ain't home. You know what I'm saying?
Would you be honking that horn
I'd honk that horn.
or that nose horn?
I would do a couple little love nibbles on that nose horn.
Hell yeah.
Squeeze the boob, you know.
Yeah.
If she allowed it consensually. All right, next. All right, this one I think should be a given for all of us. I wanted for all of us to come together on one of these. Roxanne from A Goofy Movie.
Roxanne.
Hot for sure.
For show.
Yeah.
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 Max.
More Ovaltine, please. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
dude. Yeah, man.
Hot.
Just wanted to make sure we all agreed on that. Okay, here's another one. If y'all ain't fans of this, sorry, but Jinx the Pokemon.
Is that a
Were you a fan of Pokemon at all? No?
It was demon possessed?
Demon possessed. I like Jinx. I say hot. In a
Jinx
certain
tries, which is more than a lot of other Pokemon, so I'd say hot.
way. Yeah.
I see. I'm like right there in the middle, you know,
Yeah.
because I know what the Pokemon's lips look like. I don't know what her face looks like, you know.
Isn't it just black? Like black?
Is it?
I don't know. Now that you say this, I'm questioning what Jinx looks like.
For some reason, I always thought Jinx's face was you could see her eyes and her lips, but the rest of her face was shadowed out by her hair.
You might be right.
I think you're right.
Okay, look, there's one that I'm seeing has purple face. Another has just a black face. It's kind of like almost like someone's got a hood on. So like there's like a darkness.
You know, I bet the first rendition was blackface, and then NCAA or whatever, or NCAA, what's it called?
NAACP.
NAACP.
Yeah, I mean,
NCAA.
Yeah.
you're probably right because I'm seeing some older stills from like the original, and yeah, it's black, and then in a lot of the newer stuff, it's purple.
Huh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who else you got, Jack?
Who else do I got? Okay, here's the next one. This one, I want to put the also, would you do her on top of it?
Okay.
Melina, Mortal Kombat.
Oh man, I would not do her, but hot.
Even with she kept the thing on, you know?
No, dude, because I know there's teeth under that thing, and I just want a part
You
of
know
that.
Melina from Mortal Kombat?
She's hot, but
I'm gonna go ahead and say hot.
yeah, she's hot with the. Face
I think she
on.
does enough workouts to keep her figure.
I mean, just keep the mask on, right?
Yeah, keep it on.
I want none of that. Because I have a feeling when you're done, she's gonna eat you.
Bite your head off.
Yep.
Go all praying mantis on you.
Yep. Something like that.
I mean, vampire chicks want love too, right?
True.
Yeah, true that. Now I'm thinking, would it be worth it to get killed after? No, but all right, number 10, Bebop, TMNT.
No, not hot.
Not hot.
I want to say, yeah, man, he puts a lot of work into his outfit. He's got the leather jacket. That's the red leather jacket. I might add. I think it's red. He's got the mohawk going, the multiple piercings.
She's got style. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got style, but
Not hot.
pass on.
Nah, okay, whatever.
No.
All right. What about this next one? Princess Peach, Mario.
Hot.
Hot, banging it.
I'm going to say fuck no. And I'm going to tell you why. She can't look after herself. She's always getting kidnapped by Bowser. Every game.
I think she wants to be kidnapped by Bowser. She's that. Don't take offense to this, but she's that type of chick that always needs constant attention. So she keeps getting captured. It's the best of both worlds. She gets captured by one guy, gets saved by another. It's a win-win for her. But she's hot. Yep.
So she's a homie hopper. Okay.
Hey,
All right.
she's got her own place. That's why I love her. Just independent. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
All right. Next up, Wendy's.
No, she's too young. Not hot.
Seems like, yeah.
I don't like pigtails, bro.
Yeah.
Flat out.
You know what? I was never a big fan of the pigtails either. But apparently, I think it was somewhere in the UK, Wendy's unveiled their emo Wendy's.
Saw that.
And I gotta say, emo Wendy, man. Emo Wendy. Might be able to get down with emo
Are
Wendy.
you drawing pictures in your journal of emo Wendy?
Yeah, I've drawn a couple.
She may be emo, but she's still too young for you, Jack.
How
Age her up.
how old is Wendy?
Age her up in your
She looks
photos.
like she's 15, Jack.
You know what? Let's do like a quick Google search. Just find out how. All right. Wendy
How old is this fake girl?
logo. How old is she? We'll find out.
Is she 18 yet?
We're here to get to the important shit on this podcast. No, never mind. Not hot. 8 years old. No.
Told ya. Not hot.
With cartoon logos like that, you can't tell.
Yo.
I thought you were 22, bitch.
FBI guys on the other side, we got him.
You fell for it again. The old Wendy's trick.
Yeah.
Right this way, R. Kelly. All right. You guys may or may not. I don't know. This one might be obscure. You guys remember Sun-Made Raisins?
Yes.
I remember
They're like a yellow raisin box, and it had a girl on the front.
Yes.
Yeah.
She looked
Sun-made raisin girl.
She looked a little young too. I think she was
her age
I
before we
think
did this shit.
Oh my god.
I remember in elementary school we got boxes of raisins, and that was the brand.
Well, she looks like a working girl, a working class woman. She looks of age to me. At least older than Wendy, I'll tell you
I
that.
ain't trying it.
Let me just say, the illustration that they put on the boxes, definitely a lot better than the person it's modeled after.
I mean, she's using blush in this thing, so I think she's of age. But I don't know.
Could be a suntan too, like a sunburn.
Yeah, it could be. Girls younger and younger are wearing makeup these days.
Just to be safe, we're gonna say not hot.
Jackson. Let me see.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen that before, but she looks young, Jack. She looks like she possibly be 16.
See, when I look at that, I look at that and I'm like, she could be fucking 30.
All right, what you got next?
All I gotta say is I don't know any 16-year-olds that I call maids. But all right. Next up on the list, Lucky Leprechaun from Lucky Charms.
Pass.
He just misses it for me.
Yeah, he's too short.
Short,
Yeah.
not hot. Yeah.
He's a little annoying. He talks too much.
He's always trying to harbor the Lucky Charms like away from everybody else. I think he'll be possessive.
Yeah.
But he can make children fly on his little marshmallows.
I've got 4 more here. I'm trying to blow through these. We did a female Pokemon. Well, then again, I guess Jinx could be male and female.
Yep.
Yep.
God.
True that.
All right. Well, I guess that goes the same for this next one, but I kind of saw Jinx as the female Pokemon and this next Pokemon as the male Pokemon, so we
Mr.
can
Mime.
kind of round them out, you know? But, Machoke.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do Mr. Mime for some reason.
Mr. Mime? No. Remember Machoke?
Yeah.
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 Let's say not hot. It's too ripped.
I was going to say hot because he is ripped, and 1 because he's got choke in the name. Sex is probably going to be wild.
Yeah, man. For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I'd say Machoke is hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because once you get to Machamp, you got all those extra
He's like
arms.
a cool dude. Yeah. I'll say hi. We'll just be not best friends, but a guy when you're bored, you just sit up and say, "Wanna hang out?"
Sure,
You
dude.
got any more creatine?
All he does is work out. That's it. Yeah, boss. As long as I'm not in the gym.
Yeah, it's like, oh, man. Some bro time.
All right, next one. The Quaker from Quaker Oatmeal.
Ooh, that's a hot right there.
Dude, no, that guy scared the piss out of me. I'm gonna just say a hard pass on him.
Yeah.
He'll
scared ya?
pedophile somewhere else, huh?
He scared you?
Yeah, the hat, the hair.
Yeah, that's weird.
He was scared.
Every
Yeah.
time I saw him, like, it was the music. Like, the music was always like, like, I don't know. The music always got me amped. Like, stoked to see Quaker.
Oh, you like seeing this guy?
I love seeing Quaker, mainly because every time I got to see the Quaker, I got to hear the music.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did you like the music or did you like the Quaker?
Look, they came both hand in hand.
Okay, not hot. Sorry.
All right. This next one is Binya Binya Pollywog, which is the yellow pollywog from Gullah Gullah Island.
Oh, okay. Not hot.
Not hot? I
Nope.
agree with you there, man.
Nope.
Definitely not.
The Gilly what?
Yeah, you don't remember Gullah? How old are you?
26. I remember
26?
Gilligan's Island, but
That's a big enough age gap.
Gullah Gullah Island.
oh yeah.
Yeah, but that's a big
was
enough
it-
age
was it
gap for him to never know
Nickelodeon?
what that is. Yep.
Oh, it's this thing.
Dude, I don't remember that. It's
I remember
probably
Quinn
just
watched it a
before-
lot.
It was like one of the only like shows when we were kids that had like a black focused cast, you know? There was not very many shows back in the day that had like, you know,
Yeah.
like a focused black cast.
And
Is that what you got?
this thing's name is Binya Binya.
Yeah, Binya Binya.
I like frogs, but this is an ugly looking frog, man.
Yeah, man. I
I feel
looked
like
up.
he'd steal your money. He'd look and he'd steal
He's the kind of guy that's like give me some more money. I need more money to go to the craps tables. Last one here. Cheetah.
So hot.
It's hot.
He's got them glasses.
I'd say hot.
He's got that sick voice.
He's flaming hot.
He's flaming.
He's like that.
Waiting for Jackson to stop talking before I said it.
Seems like a dude that's been around the whole entire world. He knows everybody, you know. So,
He
yeah.
also seems like a party animal.
Yeah.
You know?
He's a chick magnet for sure.
So what about Tony the Tiger then?
Tony the Tiger?
We were great. That guy.
He reminds me of Coach Elmer in some ways.
Yeah,
I'd say hot.
I'll go ahead and say hot.
Yeah.
He's got a good
Yeah.
heart. He's good personality.
Yeah.
Okay. What about
Supportive.
Count Chocula?
Count Chocolate? Yeah, dude.
It's so hot.
He's a vampire.
Vampires are
Lives
sexy.
forever.
I like his teeth.
All vampires
yeah.
are sexy.
All right. It's a good list there, Jack. And those are the Crashing with Friends Hot or Not list 2022.
Yeah. You heard it here first.
Yep. All right, now I've got a game to play with you fellas. So right now we're in the midst of summer. It's almost over, but I've got a game for you guys. It is the Summer Blockbuster movie quotes game. I've got 15 quotes here. In order for me to read the quote all the way through, instead of saying a name, you guys are going to give me a sound effect for you to buzz in, okay?
Okay.
Jackson, what's your sound effect? Dayton, what's your sound effect?
You what?
Connor, what's your sound effect?
I didn't know I had to come up with the sound effect. Let's go with No, just playing.
He's going to do that every time he starts thinking, Connor. What?
Go, Russell. That one.
Is that what you want, Connor?
Yeah, might as well.
Sounds good. Okay.
Can I change mine?
Yeah.
All right, I want to go with.
Okay. You still want to keep yours, Dayton?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the first one here, I'm going to read out the year it was made and how much money it made. Or I'm going to just read the year it was made first, okay?
How's the scoring work?
All you have to do is just give me the name
Of the movie?
of the movie, yeah.
Are you keeping score?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. 1975. You're going to need a bigger boat.
Jaws. Oh, dadgummit.
Jaws.
Excellent. What's your sound effect, Dayton?
You what?
All right.
You should have immediately after you said Jaws went ew, and then said Jaws again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And that movie made $260 million domestic.
How much money is that today?
I there was conversions, but I didn't
Okay.
write any of those down. I didn't care.
I was trying to set you up for failure on that.
1977.
Russell! Star Wars.
That's no moon. That's no moon. It's a space station. I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Russell! Star Wars.
Yes. All right. 1981. Why does the floor move? Give me your torch.
Russell!
Why'd it have to be snakes? Connor.
Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Excellent, Connor. All right. 1984. Oh, and that Raiders of the Lost Ark made $248 million. And Star Wars in 1977 made $461 million.
Damn.
That's a lot of money for 77.
The special effects were ahead of its time back then.
Yep.
That was back when theaters were a lot cheaper to go to, and I mean, my dad told me he went and saw that movie like multiple times. So just be like,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
the weekend.
There's
Let's go
people
watch it again.
because they would show it all summer long. They didn't take it out of theater, and they would actually show it like all year long. So people saw it like 20, 30 times.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can't imagine. 1984. Why worry? Each one of us is carrying an unlicensed nuclear accelerator on his back.
Do I get to go? Or?
Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria. Jackson.
All right. That's first Ghostbusters.
Excellent. That movie made $242.2 million.
Movie's a classic too.
Yep. 1985. Silence, Earthlings. My name is Darth Vader. I am an extraterrestrial from the planet Vulcan.
I don't know.
Back to the Future.
Jackson gets it.
I so badly wanted to actually say that quote whenever he was talking about the UFOs earlier.
And that was 210.6 million. 1991. I need your clothes, your boots,
Also-
and your motorcycle.
Terminator 2.
Yes. And that movie made $205.9 million. 1993. You guys gotta be quick on this one. Your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they could, they didn't stop to think if they should.
Jurassic Park.
Yes, good job, Connor. Dayton, you gotta get on the board, man. You know these quotes, dude.
You told me not to say anything till you finished it.
Oh no, you can
say
do
your name?
sound effect.
You can say your name, you just can't guess till the end of the quote.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he's,
I'd be ahead right now.
Yep. All right. This one you gotta be quick as heck on too. When we die, our bodies become the grass, and the antelope eat the grass, and so we are all connected in the great circle of life. Who did it first?
I think I started
Okay.
Connor, yeah.
The Lion King.
Yes. And that movie made $422.8 million. Jurassic Park made $402.8. That's crazy. Okay. 1997. A person is smart, people are dumb. Panicky, dangerous animals, and you know it. 1,500 years ago, everybody knew the Earth was the center of the universe. 500 years ago, everybody knew the Earth was flat. And 15 minutes ago, you knew the humans were alone on this planet. Imagine what you'll know tomorrow. Then he asked me for sugar water.
That's Men in Black.
I watched this Sunday.
That was you, Jackson?
Yep.
Okay. This one's a long one, but I think it's my favorite one on the whole list. Okay.
year?
This one's 1998, and Men in Black made $250.7 million. This one's 1998. Well, when I think of home, I think of something specific. I think of my hammock in the backyard, or my wife pruning the rose bushes in a pair of my old work gloves. This one night, two of my brothers came and woke me up in the middle of the night, and they said they had a surprise for me. So they took me to the barn up in the loft, and there's my oldest brother Dan with Alice Jardine. I mean, picture a girl who just took a nosedive from the ugly tree and hit every branch coming down. And Dan's got his shirt off, and he's working on this bra, and he's trying to get it off, and all of a sudden Sean just screams out, "Danny, you're a young man, don't do it." Man, I love that quote. What's that? Who got that one?
Jackson.
What is it?
Oh, fuck. Saving Private Ryan.
Yep.
God.
Man.
Do the rest of the movie.
Yeah, why don't you?
I love that quote, man. I just had to keep going. It's a good one, man. That movie's so good. All right, this one you guys gotta be so quick with, dude, because just me saying two words out of it, you guys are gonna get it.
What year is it?
This one is 2002. Saving Private Ryan, by the way, made $217 million even. So this one was made in 2002. Okay. now that you really just pissed me off, I'm gonna finish her nice and slow. Who was it?
Jackson.
Spider-Man! Oh man, earlier we were talking about Oblivion. I was like, are we gonna just do the day after, or that day after tomorrow, or whatever it's called? Where he's like, we just keep sending Tom Cruise in and then just send him again and again. Over and over again and again. It's horrible that.
Oh man, Green Goblin, one of the best villains of all time.
Willem Dafoe. Yeah, Willem Dafoe. He made that so good.
Amazing. I saw a deep fake of Willem Dafoe today, replacing Jim Carrey's face coming out of that freaking rhino's butt.
Rhino head.
It's awesome, dude. Okay, we got 3 more here. P. Sherman, 42, Wallaby Way, Sydney. Connor.
Finding Nemo.
God, damn it! I thought I had it. I'm starting to catch up though.
Yeah, you're right behind him, dude. Okay. This one, once again. I don't want there to be any hard feelings between us, Harvey. When you and Rachel were being abducted, I was sitting in Gordon's cage. Now, I didn't rig up those charges.
The Dark Knight.
Yes. Shouldn't have said Harvey. I was going to bleep that out. That ruined the whole quote. Okay. And the last one here. Dark Knight came out in 2008 and Nemo came out in 2003. Nemo made 380 million and Dark Knight made 530 or 35 million.
Damn.
Fat cash. All right, this one came out in 2012. This is the last one. And Jackson can either tie it or Connor can just win it right here.
Or Dayton can get in the game.
Yep, Dayton can get a point. Okay. There's no throne. There's no version of this where you come out on top.
Woo. Yeah, but
You got it. Maybe your army comes and maybe it's too much for us, but it's all on you. Because if we can't protect the earth, you can't be damned. Well, sure, we'll avenge it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Yeah, Dayton's got it.
Avengers.
Hell yeah.
God.
You got on the board.
Feels good,
dude.
man.
Good stuff. Yep, and that was my movie quote game.
Good stuff.
Yes.
How much did you say how much it made and all that?
Avengers made $623.4 million.
Dang.
Fat cash, man.
Pretty fun.
Yep. And now let's move into Yo Dude, check this out. Who wants to get it started off?
I guess I'll go ahead and start it off. Yo, dude, check this out. Astronomers have identified 2 different cases of mini Neptune planets that are losing their puffy atmospheres and likely transforming into what they're calling super Earths. Pretty much like radiation from the planet's stars is like stripping away their atmospheres, driving like the hot gas to escape like steam from a pot to boiling water.
Wow.
But, yeah, they're thinking that eventually they will just become like giant Earths.
And are these pretty far out?
Oh, yeah.
So when they're looking at these far out images, they're looking at images from the past. So I wonder if those planets by now have turned into super Earths.
Right. They'd have enough time to do so.
Yeah.
It's always crazy. Like I always forget that whenever I look at like, like a giant galaxy type looking picture. It's like, man, that's actually like what that would have looked like 486 billion years ago or whatever.
Right.
Billion light years or whatever you call it. So, yeah.
Stuff's wild, man.
I got like 2 things here. So, yo, dude, check this out. Apparently, scientists have seen this phenomenon where gigantic lightning bolts shoot directly up into the atmosphere, up into the outer space. So,
Yeah.
isn't that crazy? So, I guess it only happens a few times a year, and it's really rare whenever it gets caught, like on a video or photographs or whatever. but they've gotten a few of them, and like I guess a recent one in like 2018 or 2019, it was so big it matched like the largest recorded lightning strike on Earth. So it's like these gigantic lightning bolts just going straight out into the atmosphere. It's crazy, or into outer space. So yeah, it's kind of cool. I never knew that lightning would do that. You know. So I got a theory that they're striking UFOs and they're getting their batteries charged, but no. Then I had this quote from Terry Crews. I think I was just kind of cool about talking about his son. This kind of makes me think that he'd be a pretty good dad. I guess he was talking to these people, and he's like, I realized I was losing my son. I was losing him. Okay, well let me read this whole thing. I guess he took an interest in his children's passions, which included PC gaming, and he couldn't understand why his son liked watching people play games, like stream them and like, you know, tournaments and stuff like that. And he's like, I realized I was losing my son. I was losing him, and I said, I need to be part of his world. I need to find out what he's about. Because, you know, so many times parents are like, okay, come on, you're going to come to work with dad. Come and do what dad wants you to do. And I realized I didn't want to be that guy. So I just thought that was really cool. Like just a really cool like parenting thing of, you know, just, you know, if you've got kids, maybe take an interest in what they've got going on, you know, and, you know, just reaffirm your relationship with your children. I don't know.
Terry Crews is a good guy.
Yeah. I always think of him like doing that like dance with the glow sticks and the whistle.
White chicks.
Yeah. Love that.
Sorry, my tongue's kind of big. I've thought about rewatching White Chicks, but then I think, do I really?
Maybe, you know, watch something while playing a game, you know.
It would be worth watching for the Terry Crews moments.
Yeah.
That would pretty much be it for me.
You ready? The first person ever convicted.
Whoa. You gotta start off with, yo, dude, check this out, man.
Yo, dude, check this out. The first person convicted of speeding was going 8 miles per hour.
Damn.
Yeah.
What was the speed limit? 5?
I'm thinking it was back when the Model T Ford came out and somebody souped it up or something, and you know, speed limit probably was 5 and they were going 8 is my guess. Mm-hmm. Cops, I mean, back then cops probably didn't have much to pull someone over for it like they do now, so they're like, flipped the lights on and took after him.
You know how fast you were going there, Elroy? Well, I think I was going underneath the limit. You were going a full 2 miles per hour over the speed limit, and them wooden spokes that you driving on ain't going to take the pressure.
You never know, they could have been going through like a trailer park or something, you know?
Yeah.
I remember when you guys lived in your trailer park and we'd go through there. If you were speeding, the landlord, that big old fat lady, she would get pissed and she like scream from like her window, slow down.
Yeah, some people, she would just leave her house and drive up to you and chew you out.
She was mean.
Yeah.
She's scared. I didn't like her.
Nobody liked her.
Like riding bikes, and I'd try to stay away from going to by their wherever her work, like their building, because I feel like she'd always tell me to go home. I can't play here because I don't live here. So I was scared of her.
It's crazy.
She a bitch.
Yo, dude, check this out. So from the years 1920 to 2000 or to 1940, a doctor transplanted over 2,000 monkey testicles into human males and into females.
Just for the hell of it?
Just for the hell of it.
Where was he placing the testicles? Like,
well,
was he putting them in like the genital area, or was he like, I want to replace this guy's eye?
Well, he had transplanted it on them, and it was usually like on their scrotum. And it was over 2,000 men had monkey testicles transplanted in them to halt or reverse their aging. And it was done by Dr. Voronoff. His first monkey testicle to man testicle xenograft occurred in July of 1920. He is said to have taken a small scrap of young monkey testicle, just a few centimeters wide and a few millimeters thin, and sewn it right into a patient's scrotum. A 1927 article printed in the Delaware Star, Voronoff claimed that his procedure had been performed over 1,000 times throughout the world, restoring septuagenarians to the strength of their youth. And this is from a website called atlasobscura.com. The surgery would have been 10,000 francs at the time, which I don't know what that transfers to, but
Feel bad for those.
10,000 Frankfurters, dude.
it's a lot of cash.
Feel bad for those monkeys, man.
Yeah, for real. Back in, and this is all before World War II. And once World War II happened, his business was just done. Yeah.
Nobody needed monkey balls anymore.
Yep.
He's like, man, some of y'all want some monkey balls? Sorry, son. There's nobody out there that wants monkey balls no more.
There's no market for it anymore. We've won the war.
You sold them all.
All right. Anybody got any words of wisdom for us before we head out?
Hang on loosely, but don't let go. If you hold on too tightly, you're going to lose control.
Okay. I like that.
Sing us a song. You're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Also, sling us a web. You're the Spider-Man. Sling us a web tonight.
Open your eyes so you can see. Close your eyes so you can sleep.
Okay.
That one makes the most sense.
Sounds good.
If I want to see, I'll open my eyes when I fall asleep.
Yep. All very true, guys. And this has been another episode of Crashing with Friends. Thank you guys for crashing with friends, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. And Dayton, once again, thanks for coming back on.
Oh, no problem.
We love you.
Glad to be here.
Yeah. All right. Have a good rest of your week, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Merry Christmas.
Crashing with Friends.
Podcast.